In Krapopolis Season 1, Episode 21, it's parents versus kids. The guys face Schlub while Stu and Deliria carry on their recent bonding binge. The crowd favorite is their carefree, drunken father who has never worked a day in his life. The city is in a terrible situation and dealing with numerous issues. Krapopolis is always having problems, from a locust infestation to the mud bridge that collapsed over the river. Ty is powerless because no one will listen to him. It's clear that they disapprove of him and his tactics. Still, they appear to be receptive to Schlub's words since they like him. Hippo, displeased with the public's response as well, decides to give his brother a fresh idea, force their father to fail. They assign Schlub to oversee an olive oil trade meeting, but he never shows up. Before heading to the conference, Schlub meets Calassian and strikes up a trade for sharing a drink at the bar. The strategy is necessary since Ty's father fails horribly and he faces public humiliation as a result. They beg Schlub to settle every problem the city has, and you know what? Yes, he does. Schlub does in a matter of seconds what Ty could not do for weeks. The brothers are amazed at how willingly the townies labor to make sure that everything gets done. The impact of this new realization is so great that they insist on swapping Ty for Schlub. But the winged beast genuinely dispels the emotions that are racing through the villagers. The thought of storming the castle and outdoing his own son is something he fiercely resists. He tells them that their obsession with him is more about their own empowerment than it is about what he stands for. Unknowingly, his words of wisdom cause the audience to enthusiastically rise and storm the castle, leaving him completely bewildered. Ty and Schlub stand by for the enraged mob outside to rip off Ty's head. Schlub tells Ty in private that he has no desire to rule as king. Only those like Ty take up the slack because he has no desire to labor. The audience's constant desire is to pit a villain against a hero they want. 40 thus has an idea. In order to guarantee that the townspeople quarrel while the monarchy sits back and enjoys itself, he establishes the concept of democracy. They are now too preoccupied to be angry with their monarch. Deliria transforms Stu into a goose and takes her away to urinate on Athena's new temple, despite her want to assist the locals and fulfill her role. Although this is a common occurrence, something odd occurs this time. Deliria is flying toward the temple when one of the stone throwers hits her in the head. Deliria gets lightheaded as a result, and when she gets well, she doesn't remember ever being a goddess. Stu finds it difficult to accept, but after she is certain, she attempts to experience the maternal love she was never given. Before Deliria loses her memories and is kidnapped by the same stone thrower, the two had some sweet moments together. Stu begs her to put an end to the chaos just as he is about to kill them. Deliria doesn't, though, because Stu has already mentioned that being a mom teaches people to be selfless. When the stone pelter is about to kill the goose version of her, she even lets Stu demonstrate why being a parent isn't the greatest thing in the world. However, Stu makes a wise choice and concurs with Deliria. The review of the episode. Krapopolis and persistence? That is a first, then. For the last few episodes, the show has been winning. Episode 21 keeps advancing the themes of dysfunctional families and the children's growth beyond such obstacles. The oblivious parents are unyielding and unusually preoccupied with dodging accountability. What makes the representation so amusing is that they are unfit to be parents. Arguably, the worst examples that come to mind are Schlub and Deliria.